wild card game? How does it feel?
It feels great. Covering us, it's been a crazy, wild, tough year. Fitting that it would come down to the last day to get in. But I love our group. I love our guys. I love our compete. It hasn't always been perfect, but we're ready to take our shot and feel like we know we can beat anyone when we're at our best.
Brian Hoke, you have the next question.
Aaron, what did you think of that play Gio Urshela made, and how is he right now?
He's doing all right. Obviously, he came out of the game. It was getting pretty stiff on him. I think all things considered, we got really lucky. From my vantage point, I mean, he looked like a missile flying in there, and it scared me to death. I jumped out and ran straight over there, not knowing what I was going to see. I mean, you on the dead run like that, I mean, you go head first into that bench or something. I mean, really scary stuff. The fact that, he just missed some key parts probably, but I know a really good bruise on his thigh. We'll see what we have, but scary play and a great play and a guy that's, wanting to go win.
Go next to Eric Boland.
And just following up on the Gio play, did you see a replay of exactly, did he hit knee first? Did he hit the bench? Did he hit the ground? What did he hit exactly?
I think he hit the bench. I have not seen a replay even yet. I don't know if I want to see it. I just, from my vantage point, just seeing how he launched into the dugout just really scared me. And I went on the dead run right away over there. I have not seen a replay. I think he just missed like his head, but hit his thigh pretty good, obviously.
And then him staying in the game, was that him fighting you not to come out, or how did that discussion go?
No, fortunately we had a long enough inning. He got down there, was on the bike. Dr. Ahmad was down there and the trainers, and felt like he was good enough to give it a go at that point. I don't think there was anything structurally that he did. It was just banged his thigh really, really bad. So, and then as the game wore on, when I took him out, he had to come out because it was, I think, just stiffening up on him. So we'll see what we have moving forward, but what an epic play.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Marla Rivera, please unmute.
Hi, Aaron. Just wondering what you saw from Taillon today.
He was terrific. I was hoping to get one inning, hoping to get two to three would have been great. And, to go get us an out in the fourth inning, I thought he was really good. I thought he was in his delivery really well. I think sometimes you have a little bit of an injury. It forces you to be a little more sound mechanically, perhaps. And I thought he was terrific. He gave us everything we could have hoped for to get. I think he ended up getting 10 outs for us, to that point of the lineup where we felt like, okay, we wouldn't have to overuse any of our guys and they could all kind of pick up the slack and protect each other. And, in a game like that, where worst case you're playing tomorrow and all these things, a great tone was set by JMO today.
And Aaron, you said that it was fitting that it came down to the last game. Not only did it come down to the last game, basically to the last inning, and with a leadoff hit with a guy that maybe shouldn't have been in the lineup. What is that, with Brunette Odor, what does that say about your team?
Well, I think he should have been in the lineup. Look, I think everyone that's covered us has seen the impact that Rugi's had on our team. He's just been an awesome person in our clubhouse. He's through this season where we've had our peaks and valleys and ups and downs, he's such a consistent person, and that's a big deal to me. And it's something that I have a lot of respect for. And, and there's been stretches in this season where, he's been really impactful for us. And that's a tough lefty on lefty matchup too. I actually even consider hitting him because Fleming's a pretty tough left on left guy. And our two lefties go up there and put really good at bats, on him. So just happy for Rugi, because whether he's been playing every day or lately, hasn't played a lot, nothing's changed as far as who he is, what kind of teammate he is. how he prepares, and he was ready to go today and did a great job at third, made a really good play in the hole over there. So just happy for him.
Dave Lennon, you have the next question.
Aaron, there's plenty of times this season where you've had roadmaps of how you wanted to get through a game with the bullpen, but today just seemed to be one of those times where you could really do exactly what you wanted. And how did that feel to go through the course of the game where things were lining up how you were envisioning it?
Yeah, it was great. And it obviously JMO started it. And the fact that JMO was able to get through, I think, not 10, 11, 13 batters to get to that, that really set us up well. I was prepared for anything with JMO. It might have been 4 hitters. It might have been 9 or 10. He gives us 13 hitters. Then you could roll everyone and not overtax anyone. But then they all got to go in and do their job too. And they did that really well today.
And just with Judge, it's hard to believe for everything that he's done for you guys. That was his first career walk-off hit. I mean, are you surprised by that? And how about the moment? It was the perfect moment for it, obviously.
Yeah, a little bit. And obviously it's tough a customer to do it against in Kittredge, right? And with 2 strikes there, just a good job to even the count at 2-2 and then just putting it in play hard. And Lau made a great play, made that thing kind of close at home. But yeah, great at bat. Yeah, I guess a little surprising, but sometimes great players don't have the opportunity to get those walk-off hits because other teams are guarding against that or staying away from that. So, but a great regular season for Aaron Judge, capped off fittingly.
Thank you.
Ken Davidoff, go ahead.
Aaron, building to that Judge at bat, did you think Tyler would score on Rizzo's single off the bat?
Off the bat, I was a little nervous just because of how hard it was hit and how direct it was, and because he's a good thrower. So with Wader, though, I'm always feel like there's a chance. So I was just I kind of saw the ball going. I knew the direct line he had coming in at it. So then my eyes went right to third base. So I thought it was the right thing to hold him up. With the throw ended up being up the line, maybe he ends up getting there. But if the throw's on line, I think he's dead to rights. And I think it was the right move with especially with Aaron coming up in that spot.
So then when it's all set up for Aaron there, what is going through your head, given especially what he's done these last couple of months?
Yeah. Just that, first it's a tough matchup with Kittredge, so I know it's going to be a tough, competitive, got to have a quality at bat, and, I think the fact that he was able to get a couple swings off within the at bat and see it and take a couple pitches probably settled him and had him feeling good about, okay, I can cover certain things, and just a great job of putting it in play there in the end.
Thanks, Aaron.
Bob Clappish, you have the next question.
Hey, Aaron, I was just following up on Dave's question. He did mention every move you made today worked, except I'm sure you weren't planning to be in a scoreless game going into the 9th inning. What was it like, or how draining was it to go inning after inning after inning, sensing that it was going to be one run that was going to decide the game? It was almost like an extra inning game all day.
Yeah, it really was. Fortunately, we're running out a lot of people that we have a lot of confidence in and that are really good at what they do. And I thought a couple of times, the Rays threatened us a couple times, where they had some decent scoring chances and we were able to kind of make a pitch or make a play to get out of it. They hit a couple balls soft against us early with maybe no and 1 outs to set them up a little bit. And you're like, oh no. And our guys just kept making pitches. And I just thought we played a really clean game all around today.
Joel Sherman, go ahead.
Aaron, this kind of piggybacks that a little. I think 6 months ago, we wondered if you had enough pitching to make the postseason. And today, on your final day, you probably made the postseason because you had enough pitching. I wonder what you think about that.
Yeah, look, we feel great about the stable of pitchers we have, the depth of pitchers we have. Obviously with getting Sevy back and getting King back in the mix and what he's meant, and obviously Wandy and Litke and Herman back now. All these guys have are capable of getting really big outs. And so it is a group we have a ton of confidence right now in. And I think the biggest thing is because of the depth, hopefully they're able to kind of protect each other and not wear anyone out. And that's, kind of, I think, what today showed, where we didn't overdo it necessarily with anyone. And God forbid we lose this one and have to play a game tomorrow. We're not in terrible shape going into that. But as it is, to have 5, 6, 7, 8 guys down there that you feel really good about in certain situations, even in big time games, that's something to be encouraged by as we head into the postseason.
Bruce Beck, go ahead.
Aaron, is this win relief for you? Is it jubilation? Is it the first step? Is it back to work? How do you view this day with so many things coming together?
I think you said it all. All 4 of those things were perfect. Yeah, I mean, just a beautiful day, 3:00 game, awesome October day. Good cloud coverage. I thought the fans were into it the whole game, a 0-0 game. And it was like this awesome, edge of your seat kind of game. And I thought the energy in the stadium was really great. And and then you have a walk-off to win it, adds a little bit to it and adds a little bit, I think, to the celebration. But yeah, it's relief. It's joy because of October, and we get to do that now. So there's some joy of that and some joy of the ride we've been on. It hasn't been easy at all. And a lot of people pour a lot to get into this situation. And we'll enjoy this for a few minutes. And then, like you said, it's back to work.
Aaron, thanks for the time. We have Aaron Judge here.